That's good.
Hey, happy Monday.
Hey everyone, happy Monday. Let's stay wild. Let's have a wild and crazy time here tonight.
Right. I can't compete with that shirt, huh?
Yeah, so
Okay.
so Dally is here, so I can read for
Mhm.
Dally. She's
Okay,
got a
go
question.
ahead. Yeah.
She's got a question on her health, so we'll do that,
Mm.
and we'll see who else who wants to join in this here.
Okay, well, go wait for Dolly. She's
All right.
waiting for you.
She's got a health issue. She's got a health concern. So let's see what the energy is around her right now.
Yeah.
The energy, the theme of that energy, and let's take a look at the Shaman's Oracle deck, and specifically on the health.
Ah, so good. Look at that.
All right, let's take a look here.
Dolly is always first. You love to be first, my dear.
All right, so let's see. Let's take a look here. Okay, so that's three cards on the health. Let's look at the energy around her now. Oh, in God's hands. I like that. It's about act of surrender, not the mind trying to figure it out, what's going on. It's like not worrying about the answer, just turning it over to the higher source within us. And yeah, the quantum is the higher source. It's all the energy within us. So it's not about the mind trying to figure it out, trying to understand. And maybe the mind is actually holding it in place by wondering what's wrong. And maybe that's
Oh,
holding it in too.
see?
Yeah, this is really this is a really interesting message. So you got the journeyer, means you're looking
Oh,
outside yourself for the answer. Then you got the companion, reminding you that you are perfect spirit in God's hand. Quantum, the companion, are all one and the same. That this is you. And then you also got the boundaries. The boundaries in this case feels like the middle way. The mind wants to know and understand, but spirit knows the answer. But you need to find that way for you, that balance. It's almost like there's an imbalance in your life right now. So you have to find that balance. So it feels like the health issue is being out of balance, maybe too much in the mind, trying to figure things out. Just overthinking is what's coming to me. The mind's just too active, too thinking.
right.
The answer's out there someplace. And I think this actually relates to everything in your life. The mind is very active, trying to figure things out, wants to understand everything, but sometimes there are no answers. And that's the hardest thing for the mind to accept, that there are no answers. But the answer, of course, is always within us.
Definitely.
If we just be quiet, be still, it might not even ask, how do I address this? What's the next step? Not trying to get an answer exactly what's going on, but more like what is the next step to let this go.
Oh, Andrea.
Yeah, Andrea's here.
Great to Andrea finds a new career.
So Deli, for you, the big thing for you is in God's hands is really about surrender and letting go of the busy mental activity. And that regards regarding your own health, business, whatever it is, the mind's trying to figure things out. Just realize the answer is always within you.
Okay, so we have Andrea.
Yeah, about the career.
Right. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have here. And the card I'm pulling for you is Spirit Awakens. So, a career that embraces your soul's purpose, that is reflects you, what you you really are, not what you feel it would be appropriate with your background, with your education. If you're searching, really, you need to search your heart, what it is that moves you spiritually, that allows you to find your soul purpose. And the next card is blossoming. So means that you are just getting started, that your talents haven't been tapped yet, that there's so much more to you that you need to get out there. And again, it has to do with what moves you spiritually and emotionally, something that you connect with, something that you've always wanted to do. This is not about looking it up in a book and finding the answer. This is about searching the heart and seeing what it is that would fulfill that purpose. That's the inner self, the core, if you will. And this is Dharma unfolding. This means that things are happening step by step, slowly. It doesn't mean that you sit there like you're writing a recipe and you take it step by step analytically. This means that things are starting to unfold for you, but it's not quite there yet because you haven't really done your homework, which is to search the soul and to see what awakens that spirit, what reflects that inner self. And again, sacred space. It's finding peace and security somewhere to allow you to reveal to yourself what it is you need to do. But the steps are being starting to allow you to move forward. I believe you're going to have one of these aha moments and you're going to say, that's it. This is what I want to do. This is what's right for me. It's going to come from you, and you go to that sacred space and you relax, and spirit starts to awaken. You feel it in your heart. If it resonates with you emotionally and spiritually, that's the career for you. There isn't just one, by the way. There could be several different paths you could take. So if you love children, you could be a school teacher, you could be a guidance counselor, you could be a babysitter. It isn't just one way of looking at things, but what comes up in your heart and soul. And it could be something like, I love working with children, or I love working with the elderly, or I love being in social service. And then you start to make strides forward. But first, touch that soul.
All right, I'm going to read for Casey.
Casey Marie.
Yeah, let's see, Casey. All right, so there's the energy around Casey. Let's see what the theme is. The theme of the energy, and sometimes it's the same card like it was for Dalloway, but let's take a look here at the theme. And let's see, I'm actually going to pull some animals here.
Good idea.
I actually feel two animals that want to come out. So we got two animals, an energy, and a theme.
Well, you would love animals tonight. We're in that wild animal.
Yeah, my
whatever it is, some kind of tiger, puma.
Yeah, it's a jaguar or puma. Yeah. All right. So for Casey, you get the acceptance card about accepting, life the way it is right now without resisting life. That this isn't good enough, this isn't working, and getting a place of like lack or things that are missing. And it's not about really just accepting that this is what life has given me right now, but it doesn't mean my permanent reality. Just accept this is the situation. This is the way I want it to be, and work on that. Oh, and the present card. That's how you get acceptance, is to be present. Because if you're not accepting, you're in the mind, the story that this isn't good enough, doesn't measure up, something is wrong. That's all happens when you're not present. Because when you're present, all is well. Look at this. This is great. So we got the eagle, the spirit, trusting yourself. That's being present, being fully here. Then you can move the situation from there, but first you have to become at peace with it. Then you get the fox, the adaptability card, being open to change. The only one that's resisting change is the mind, saying the mind saying no, we can't go this way, we can't go this way. But about life is saying we need to go this way. This is what life requires. So this is really a message of non-resistance, of really diving into who you really are, and really accepting the situation in this moment, then looking to see how you can change course. Because if you're not accepting, you can't change course. The situation fights against you. So you just really present, accept it, then move it onward.
Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Andrea.
Yeah, it feels like the lavender lioness would like that, but it's not a lion though.
Right.
It's a panther or a jaguar.
Definitely. Okay, let's see who we have next.
Don't think so anybody. I think we're actually caught up. It's a little quiet tonight.
Yeah.
A little quiet tonight.
It always does like that, and then someone joins and someone else. Right?
Yeah, it's a little ebb and flow, and we'll see.
Well, you have quality people.
Oh, okay, yeah, fox.
Oh, she loves big.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Any cats.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be a quiet night if no one comes out.
Well, then, it'll be a quiet night.
Yeah. Yep, that's good. So, if everybody that's watching, I did launch my new podcast last week.
Oh, my goodness.
The Miracle Man podcast. And new episodes comes out every Wednesday. And there's a new episode coming this Wednesday.
Uh-huh. Well, let's see who comes.
Yeah, just quiet tonight. Could be a very early night, but it's okay. We shared it out, and we'll see if anybody wants to join us tonight. All right, let's see. Yeah, just be a quiet night. Quiet night. It's fine.
Okay. No, if you wanted to, we could do another night, but
No,
you've got Wednesday taken care of.
Wednesday. Yeah, it's sometimes we'll go back on the Facebook about once a month, I
Right,
guess,
but
and
not tonight.
that's the chaos. If you want chaos, we go onto Facebook. If you want
Right.
more relaxed, more time with people, this is the place.
Uh, Unless you want to set a limit and just do 15 minutes,
Yeah,
20 minutes
we could just do
on
15 minutes.
Facebook.
See if anybody shows up in the next few
Well,
minutes. We
let's
can
just wait.
see if
Let's
anybody else shows up.
see.
Just a quiet night. I see anybody here watching that needs a message, have a question, just let us know.
How many people are watching?
Two.
Oh, well, I don't know. Actually, there are three.
Yeah, so it's just a quiet night, but it's good. Um, yeah, so this Wednesday I talk about the addiction to healing, that we're constantly looking outside of ourselves for healing, for healing, for healing. Well,
Right.
what happens when you do that? You don't heal because you're in a constant state of needing healing.
You're in a state of you're in a quandary. You're wondering what to do. You think you can fix it yourself. You can, but it's not by fixing it. It's by allowing the body to heal itself.
Right. It's getting rid of the mental interference that's
Right.
blocking the body from healing itself. All right, this could be a very quiet night, and that's fine.
Okay. Well, let's
Everything's
see what you want to do, Mr. Shelley.
no, we can have an early night. There's no rules saying we have to do a half hour, an hour.
Okay.
We're allowed to have a little break. We read for people that needed a reading tonight.
That's right. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, and we could be flooded next week. It's just the way it works.
Did you want to transfer the Facebook for 20 minutes?
No, because there'll be chaos. We won't get all the people in 20 minutes.
Uh-huh.
That's the problem. We can try Facebook if you want and see what happens there.
Okay, well, let's see.
All right, so we can just pull the last part for the YouTube, and then we can see if you want to go on Facebook or not.
Okay, well,
I'll pull an animal. Well, somebody's joining here. Let's see, I'll pull an animal if anybody else jumps in here for a reading, a question. The card I'm pulling for everybody is the porcupine, the innocence. Let go of the guilt, the shame that we're constantly beating ourselves up. We just be like an innocent child that we're just doing our best, and it's just where it is, and we don't judge yourself, we don't criticize yourself about it, because that doesn't serve you, it doesn't help you if you're critical, judgmental of yourself. And you want to pull we got Coma Black has joined us. Want to read for Coma Black?
why don't you?
Okay, let me see what the message is here for Coma Black. Let's see what your energy is from Coma Black. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's see what the theme is for you. Okay, there's the theme. Let's see. Let's pull this deck here. I'm gonna pull some Earth. I'm gonna pull an Earth Magic card, and let's also pull an animal as well. Lisa.
Lisa Murphy. Okay, I'll read for Lisa when you're done.
Okay, so for Coma Black, we have the Freedom card. Okay, the Freedom with what's the theme of freedom? The Visionary. So the Freedom card is coming with the Visionary cards. This says the mind is filled with all these limitations, all these rules, all the stuff that's holding you back. And it's just saying release all that, embrace your visions without the limitations, the rules. That's basically the law of attraction is you're seeing life as you want to see it, not following rules. So the freedom is reminding you that you're too much in the head, too much trying to fit in, to fill in with the rules, the way things are expected of you. And yeah, this all goes along with this card. The moose, the authority. You know what's best for you. That's where your freedom is when you have that confidence in yourself, that trust in yourself. And the way you get that is your cave, your sanctuary, a place out of the mind where you can just be relaxed, still, quiet. Then you can really build that confidence, that vision for yourself to daydream the life that you want to have.
And that Lisa Marie.
And then
No, Murphy. Lisa Murphy. I'm
yeah.
sorry. Excuse me.
Then I'll read for Kelly.
Yeah, Lisa Murphy. Let me get that right. Okay. Hi. How are you, Lisa?
And then Kelly's next. Okay.
Oh, sacred space. This is carving out a space that makes you feel safe, that makes you feel comfortable and secure. And you can relax and be yourself. You don't have to feel like you're pleasing other people or doing what other people want to do. You're in that quiet space and just everything is yours. You own everything. Sun goddess. This is celebrating every day. This is about gratitude and appreciation. Waking up with the sun and just saluting the sun in an emotional way. Feeling gratitude for all you have. Feeling gratitude for the sun. Without the sun, we would not have life. So the sun is a reflection. And also, I feel like this summer is going to be pivotal. The sun card represents summer, and it's a pivotal time for you this summer where changes are coming. So you need your sacred space to be able to be comfortable with the changes because people are not comfortable with changes, and changes are coming. And you're going to feel that challenge. Relax, let go, go to your sacred space, and feel that gratitude in your heart. This is downloads and understandings. So this is saying that downloads and understanding is cycles and rhythms. So feeling cycles and rhythms, you're up, you're down. And this is finding balance between doing too much or being too passive, relying on other people or being too stoical. It's about finding balance in life, not working too much, taking time for you to play. So this is really allowing these cycles to smooth out. It's almost like you're going from choppy water to smooth water. And how do you get there? It's just focusing and breathing and relaxing. And one more card for you. So this question was there a specific question?
No.
Okay. Just making sure. And the card I'm pulling for you is karma releasing. So it's letting go of the past, the patterns and the behavior that served you decades ago. I don't know how old you were, but a long time ago from your childhood or in your teens. It doesn't serve you anymore. It's releasing the old pattern, making room for the new. So this is reflecting those changes that are coming in the summer. Getting ready for those changes, letting go of old behavior so newness can come in. You have to let go of the clutter in order to make space. So, excuse me, the summer, sorry, will be pivotal.
Let me read for Kelly Marie now. Let's tune into the energy of here, Kelly. I want this energy card for you. Yes, it's the energy card. Okay, the energy, the theme of this energy is that card. And then I'm going to pull an animal here, an animal for you, and one card from the shaman's deck. Let's do the shaman's deck here. Okay, let's take a look here for Kelly.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, the positive thinking card. It's just noticing the good things in life. It's just noticing the good things because the mind always attaches to the lack. So the positive thinking reminds you to look at the good in life. And then look at this. You're getting the element of the cosmos, the cosmic consciousness that everything's unfolding as it needs to unfold. And it's just this positive thinking that you're seeing the good in life because the more you focus on the good, the more good you get. So we just start changing our mindset to see the good in life, that we have this element of consciousness, but it's also soul crafting is also on there. The soul crafting is basically law of attraction. The more good you see, the more good you'll receive. And that's all about that. But then it's the discernment card. The discernment, look beyond immediate appearances. So the mind has an instant story about something. But they're reminding you, see the positive aspects. Once again, don't focus on the lack, the negativity, because you'll get more of that. So just reminding you to have the discernment, am I seeing it in a positive light or negative light? And always shift to the positive. And then we get the initiation card, taking action, but taking action from this deeper place, from the cosmos, the consciousness, seeing through like the eyes of God, if you will, like stepping back away from the ego and seeing the situation for how it really is, that all is well despite the mind's opinions.
And look at that. Her name is Lisa Marie too. Oh, so I think she's referring to Lisa Murphy.
I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. So I think we're caught up once again.
Okay, so let's wait a little bit. It's people are coming in and out.
Yeah.
The allergies here are terrible in New York. So those of you who are listening to me, I'm a little frog-like tonight. It's the allergies that have been terrible this year. We had some rain that washed away some of it. We had a day or two of quiet, and now it's picking up again. So excuse my voice. All right.
Let's see if anybody else joins in here. Somebody else is. If
Oh, there's someone there. It says Kelly.
Well, I read for Kelly and
Oh,
Marie.
you did?
Yeah, I
I'm
read for
sorry.
Kelly. Yeah.
Oh.
When you were coughing,
I
read
was
for
coughing.
Kelly.
Okay.
And so if you're here and you need a message, just say hello.
I mean, if it is an early night, it's.
You can ask questions. Oh, it's Cheryl. It's your turn to read for Cheryl.
Oh, hi, Cheryl. How are you? Let me pick up my cards. Okay, Cheryl, let's see what we've got. I hope you're well tonight. Oh, cycles and rhythms. So just to know that you can skate through life, that you can really coast because things are helping you to support you, to keep you buoyant. I feel like if something is lifting you up and lifting your spirits when you're down, it's something that automatically happens to you, that you find your way. You've got that inner strength, that ability to navigate your way through difficulties, whether you know it or not. The next card is Mother Earth. So this is getting out in nature. This is very important for you to get out. You could be in the mountains, your countryside, the beach, somewhere out in nature, and you can feel one that's going to help you regulate those ups and downs and cycles and rhythms. But you do have that ability to navigate your way through. It's just going to help you even more by being in a place of nature. And if it's not possible, then focus on something, a picture of a seascape or a countryside picture. You can always pull it up online and just focus on it and do a meditation looking at that. And this is the teacher awakens. So there's a lot more that you have to give other people than you believe. You have a lot more talent as a teacher, as a healer, as a spiritual person. And that's what needs to come out more. You need to express that more because that's who you really are. And the strength you have a lot of inner strength that will get you through, again, these difficult times. And the last card is balance. So understanding and embracing the fact that life is a dance. And it's about balancing out the polarities, not too much, not too little, not to be too dependent, not to be too stoical and never ask for help. This is about balance. It's also about physical balance. Maybe you need to do something that's more physical, like a yoga class or something that would allow you to channel your energy in a positive way. Maybe go dancing, maybe go swimming, but something to channel the energy out and finding that balance in life. Because it's a little imbalanced now, and something could also be affecting you hormonally. I'm not saying that's the case, it's possible. Because when I see the card of balance, sometimes it's about internal regulation as well on a physical level, but emotionally, you need to find that balance. So you have that ability to navigate your way through difficulties, and you have that. What the most important thing now is developing that balance. Struggling with low energy, yeah, that's what it is. It's causing imbalances in the body, but I guess you have to take it. Maybe there's something homeopathic you could take that helps relieve some of the loss of energy from the medication. So that's something that could show up in your life. Gee, I'm sorry about that, but it does show and the rhythms and the way, but you've got the strength to get through this. It shows that your strength comes from the heart, from the soul. Maybe not now physically, it's upset something is upsetting you physically. I felt that imbalance in the body. But emotionally, you have that strength to endure this, and this will pass and you'll get through this. But try and be open to hearing something that just allows you to relieve some of the side effects. But don't go out and search for it. Just so the information will come, just sit quietly. And you will help restore the imbalances in your body and your life by being in a peaceful place. But again, if you're not feeling up to going out, that's why I said maybe look at a picture online or be in a room that just makes you feel secure and feel your body, feel your feet, and just be in touch with yourself there. But you will be able to get through this. The strength is there. Just hang in there, okay?
All right, so maybe for Chris Keller, let's say Chris, here's the energy for Chris. Let me see the theme. What is the theme here? Let's take a look. And I think you have a question, so I'm going to pull the shaman's deck for that.
You're welcome, Cheryl. I hope it was helpful. Are you ready for Chris now?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right. So open to the universe, open new possibilities, and discovering your worth, your values by opening up to new ideas is basically what this is. Open to the universe, along with the safeguard. It's trust. It's safe to trust your own wisdom because you're connected to all that is. That the real answer is always in your heart. It's not in this mind trying to figure things out and trying to understand. So I think open to the universe can also be, open up to that universal connection within you. The answer is there. And just remember, it's always safe to follow your own wisdom. I always like to say the mind will lead you astray into the weeds, into the ditches, but the heart, the soul, knows the way forward, knows the steps. We just simply have to slow down and connect to that deeper place within us.
She's having bad dreams.
Bad dreams. Okay. Okay, so you're getting the journeyer card. So you're looking outside for the answers. And we want to reflect on that wise of mind looking outside. This is what we're just talking to about the knowing card. The knowing that this deep place within us knows the answer. Yeah, so I'm not really one with dreams, but I just interviewed somebody for my podcast and I'll release that in a few weeks. Ken Kaplan is a dream expert. He's really good at understanding those things because most dream people go into the top level surface, but his intuitive skills and he really dives deep because the message is there in the dream, but most people don't know how to interpret that.
Okay,
It could be, the media. I think one is for influence. Absolutely, that could be the journeyer card. Look where and that journey with the reflection, just reflect where the mind is leading you to astray, maybe to a place of fear where you don't feel safe. Because that means you may be getting lost in the mind as opposed to trusting your own innate wisdom when you're quiet, when you're still, when you're not with all this negative influence around with you, like the media, always putting the worst case scenario in front. We live in the city with millions of people, but if let's say one life does matter, but if that one person gets shot, then the media makes a big deal out of that one person out of 7.9 million that are still safe. So the mind will harp on to that, and we just have to realize that I'm safe, I'm trusting myself. No harm's going to come to me if I keep listening to my own wisdom, my own insights.
somebody named Chaley.
Oh, Shaley.
Shaley, right?
Shaley, yeah. And then I'll read for Kat. Okay.
Okay, so hi, Shaley. Chaley. I hope I'm, or Shaley. Oh, the cloak of wisdom. So, really, You're a wise old soul, and the answers that you are looking for are right here inside you. But you have a lot of more wisdom than you know. It's sometimes we need to go within and to relax and to see what's there. Really, some things just start to percolate through the consciousness if you allow them to come up, and you recognize that you are full of light. You're a light being, and we all are light beings. So connecting with the oneness. You are a being of light. You are that beautiful energy, and just allow that energy to show, to radiate from you, because just being allowed, people around you can feel that radiance and that warmth. There's a lot of warmth and caring and compassion in your nature, and that's your calling. That's what you need to, where you need to be. You love helping others, maybe animals. And the next card, no surprise, I didn't see this, is compassion. So release judgments about yourself and others and just feel compassion. That you're a very compassionate person. What I'm getting is you're hard on yourself, though. You're easy on others, but you're critical of the self. You let go of the judgment and the blame game and the guilt. You are doing well, and you are a beautiful person. And just know that and feel that resonate, that radiate from you, that light. You are a light being. And also get out more during the day and get more sunshine. This is what I'm getting also. You need more oxygen, more sun. And finally, that will ignite your soul. So you need to light a fire under yourself, a proverbial fire, if you will, to allow that heart center start to radiate, to shine, to attract the things that you want. The law of attraction, you're starting attracting. Right now, at times, you get down on yourself and critical, and you repel the energy. Instead of bringing it close to you, the things you want, you're repelling that. And that's the when you start blaming yourself, when you stop blaming yourself and just be in that sacred space and know that you're a light being, and start to care about yourself and love yourself, and let that love radiate from you, that compassion, that natural caring you have for the underserved, then having that compassion with yourself will be a game changer. That's what's needed in your life right now.
All right, I want to read for Kat Doherty, and I see Jade Sanders has joined us, so you can read for Jade after I read for Kat.
Exactly.
Because we do read everyone, we just go down the scroll. So I'm reading for Kat now. That's her
Right.
energy, and let's see the theme of that energy. Then I'm feeling an animal for Kat tonight. Let's pull an
Okay.
animal and an Earth Magic card out. So there's Kat's animal, and the Earth Magic will be here. Okay, let's take a look. So the energy around Kat is the belief card. Believing in yourself, believing in your abilities, just a strong belief in yourself, not allowing the mind to doubts. I think I posted with this recently. I can believe in you all I want. I can give you all this hope, all this inspiration. But if you don't believe in yourself, it doesn't matter.
Right.
It's all about that own personal belief about yourself. That's the card, is that you have the power to do anything, but do you believe that? And then the peaceful card. So being at peace with yourself, not allowing yourself to beat yourself up, to dismiss yourself, to discount. Because the mind loves the not worthy story, the not good enough story, that I don't have the skills story. That's all nonsense. Just be at peace, present, which is aligned with your soul, and just trust that wisdom within you. And from here, we got the antelope, the decisiveness. Make a decision and stick with that. Because the mind will always change course and second guess itself and doubts. Like you'll have this real strong insight that you need to go do something. And the mind will come along with 6, 7 excuses why not to do that one thing. They're saying stick to that decision, that deep decision that you know is right for you. And just really stick to it, because the mind will try to sway you off course. Other people try to sway you off course, especially the ones that think they are more knowledgeable. There's no one more knowledgeable than you, because you live in this body, but only if you're quiet and peaceful and hear the real you. And then there's something going on with you that's ancestors, generations. So almost like a karmic pattern, if you will, it keeps repeating itself. And the way you break that is by this belief in yourself and trusting yourself. I just noticed that there's a snake on this card too, that this health issue is related to karmic patterns. So the way you break those karmic patterns, once again, is pause, tune in to who you are, and just have that belief and trust in yourself.
Okay, Jade Sanders, General. Yeah, let's see what comes up. Hi, Jade. How are you? I'm going to pull two cards here and see what comes up. Oh, my. This is, okay. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this card. This is past life. So, what's happening is that things are happening in your life, and it's almost like you can't explain them, but it has to do its roots in your past life, in your childhood, or in a previous incarnation. And if you're attuned into yourself, this is crystal ascension. This is rising above the difficulties, but first acknowledging that a lot of issues that you have now have their roots in the past, and to let go of that, to clear the slate, if you will, and start anew. I feel new beginnings are coming for you, and I'm not sure what month. Let's see if it comes out. But sacred vision. So this is about really not using the physical senses, but using the intuitive senses, not using the mind, not looking for a recipe for how to do things, but just allowing things to unfold, to let that mind step aside and have that sacred vision. And, the answers are coming for you. Where do your issues lie that you need to let go of, that have its roots in the past? This is a time of growth and psychological change. The changes are subtle because they're not physical, they're going to be psychological. But once you've gone through that, it's like a Pluto transit. You'll be transformed forever. There's a lot of transformation coming up for you if you just allow it to happen. And then finally, this is a really good validation for the reading. It says, embrace change. So change is coming, but you have to allow that sacred vision to come forth and to let go of some of the negative energy, some of the behaviors, some habits that are from the past that might be pulling you down. But changes are coming. If you clear the deck, if you just release some of that old energy, you will allow the new energy to come. And the changes are going to be um, very beneficial, even though while the changes are happening, it's turbulent. I feel turbulence, but in the midst of it all, you can be peaceful. The whole world is like a tree standing in a storm, and nothing can uproot you. That's the kind of analogy I want to bring to you. That's who you are. Be that tree that withstands a hurricane, the last tree standing. Okay.
All right, I'm going to read for Sally here. Let's see what we're
Oh,
feeling for
yeah, we
Sally.
had Sally.
Yes. So if you're watching, you need a reading, just say hello or ask a question. Even if you got a reading before, you can ask a question. Let's take a look.
Oh, you're welcome.
All
You're
right.
welcome, Jade.
So Sally, the theme for Sally. And let's take a look here. Now I'm going to do one card from Shamans. And I feel an animal too come out. Okay. So we got the energy card. Let's see what the energy is. Freedom through faith, having that belief in yourself. So that's when you're free, when you really believe and trust yourself. You have the mind's calm, you're not paying attention to it. Then you have this freedom that just naturally comes, that you know what to do, enter the state of knowing. And then you also got the valuable, seeing your worth. So once again, it's not allowing the mind to get you into fear, doubts that you're not worthy, you're not deserving. The valuable is just reminding that you are here on purpose. You're here on earth for a reason, that you do have value, and not allow the mind to discount you. And your animal as well, this is perfect. The moose, the authority. That goes with the
Okay.
valuable card, that you are valuable, that you are the authority for your life situation, that you're here to add value. And just the freedom through that faith, that belief in yourself.
Okay.
And with that, we got the truth card. The truth is within you. It's never in the mind. We take these thoughts as facts, and they are not facts. They're just opinions. But the real truth is right here in your heart. So listen to that. Be quiet, be still, be present, and you'll hear that voice.
I think we're caught up for the moment.
Yeah, we're caught up for the moment. Becoming, like you said, little waves tonight.
Right.
Just
But
coming
we'll
in
see
waves.
because we're 40 minutes in.
Yeah, we're 40 minutes in now.
So we at least we covered some bases.
Yeah.
And again, if you're listening to me and I sound nasally, you're absolutely right. The allergies in New York are terrible. Okay.
All right, I think we're actually caught up.
Okay, well, maybe we can pull a card and see what the. Tonight, what I'm getting as a theme is letting go of the past. And not giving up, but surrendering.
Right, surrender the past.
Surrendering and giving up are two big, different,
Right.
but way different. It's
Yeah.
not that you're giving up; it's that you're surrendering the bonds, what's binding you and tying you to and that's your mind.
Mhm. Yeah, I pulled the before I pulled the porcupine, the innocence card. This is the antelope. Make a decision and stick with it. But you want to make this deeper decision, because the mind will always give you choices that may not be in your best interest. So it's always about, you can choose from the mind or choose from the heart. If you choose from the heart, just know it's the right choice, and just to follow it through, because the mind will try to do everything it can to take you off that path. And society will try to take you off that path as well.
Right. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pick one. So this is we should reflect. This is a call to action. Hey, you out there, all you procrastinators. Your favorite word is later. Sounds like someone I know. And sometimes you miss opportunities because you're waiting for the perfect one to come, and there is no perfect anything. So, call to action means when an opportunity knocks, open that door. It's like a butterfly that lands on you and flies away. It comes and it goes, it's fleeting. So, when that opportunity comes and you want it, you just go for it. Don't procrastinate. No more later. I'll do it later. Okay.
All
We
right.
love you and we thank you.
All right. So have a good night, and we'll see you next week. All right. Bye
Take
for
care,
now.
folks.